we got someone in the live stream. William and Waylon, the two W's. Yeah, Zach Attack. What's going on? Thank you. I appreciate that. What's up, Tony? Nathan? V-Shell? Stale Pork Chop. Let's go. Tony Dennis. Look at this. Carrie Rummel. Kyle Broussard. Scott. Sports Freak. Jeff. What up? What up? Rosario. Kevin Killian. Eddie Eagle. I'm jumping on quick. I just noticed, too. Who is this? Stephanie Davis. Eddie Eagle. Becca, Kyle Broussard, transmission. I'll tell a little story, even though I don't want to really relive it, but it is what it is. Christy. Oh, Reverend Elaine, look at that. It died a second time? No. But I've been meaning to do this little live. Damn, son. Thank you. What I want to do, I did that live back in January. Because if you watch the channel enough, it's really not my thing, but I had a good time with everyone in January, and I wanted to do it in February, and that didn't happen. What's up, Tony? Two Tonys, back to back. Tony's, Karate Kid, please. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, JM? So yeah, so I didn't get around to it last month because a lot of traveling. Had some health issues with a member of the family. Not great. No shades today. The sun's about to go down. I only got 39% of battery on my phone. Very impromptu video. I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. Thomas Franco, what's up, buddy? J to the C, what's going on? Bonnie, hello. So I wanted to jump on, and it's been a crazy couple 2 months. A lot of traveling, like I said, some health issues with a important member of the family. A lot of traveling. So Becca, maybe I'll give you a head bow. But things are better on that front, on the health front. What's up, Lynn? Nice to see you. I don't mention any of that on the channel. I just, I pump out the reviews. I like to stay in that lane, do the reviews. Don't really put much of that out there. But that transmission, let me tell you, because of all the traveling with the medical issues, whew, thank you, Becca. Appreciate that. The check engine light was on for a while. It had some issues. I can feel it with like the band. And then I kept getting oil changes. I was keeping up on that. And then, wow, it was a scary ride. I had like a 12-hour ride, which I did like 3 times because of said issues. And still knocked out the vids. I still knocked out the vids. I mean, it's what I do. And obviously, if there was an issue where I could not put out the videos, they would not have been put out, but definitely was able to knock them out. But yeah, the transmission, it was, hey, what's up, Dixie Master? So yeah, so the light was on, and then on the final trip back, after, one trip there, one trip, so like the 4th trip of like 12 hours, like it was so bad. Like I was in the middle of nowhere, and with no phone service either. So if it died, like I was gonna have to like be that guy, like flagging down a car in the middle of nowhere. And then part of me was like, well, if it just breaks down right now, I'm just gonna walk into the woods and just be like, sayonara, sayonara. But I finally, thank you so much, Zach Attack. Finally, it was getting so bad where I didn't even want to stop, because when I stopped and started again, it would like go ba-boom, just ba-boom. I mean, it was so bad. So I got to a gas station, and when I get to the gas station, it was the first one I put into GPS. They were closed. So I put in the next closest one. I get there, and there's a note on the door that says, it was 1:15. It says, be back by 3. I just, if there's a camera there, I just like stood out front and I'm like, what more? I don't know what to do. Thanks, EJ. So it was funny. So I called the place where they had the note on the door and I said, it's 1:15. Are you going to be back? It goes, oh, I actually just put the note on the door and I haven't left yet. So he came out, he checked it out. Long story short with that, there was nothing he really could do at that gas station. So he told me about a dealership like 5 minutes. I said, I don't even think it can make it a foot down the road. It is so bad. But I did it. I got there, got to the dealership, and $5,400 later, let's go. Standing ovation. $5,400 later. And yeah, it was at a dealership, but the guy at the garage was really great. And he said, call me when you get the cost of whatever they're going to charge you for the dealership. Yes, $5,400. So I called back the guy that was helping me. What's up, Jake? Yeah, fire. I don't know if it's fire or not. Yeah, ouch is it. But I called the guy and I said, I go, they could do it for $5,400 and they'll have it done tomorrow. And he goes, I would take that. He goes, I could probably do $4,600 and it would take me a week, which then I would have had to get a hotel room for a week, another $1,000, whatever that was going to be, on top of only saving $800. So even though it was a dealership, the garage, and I couldn't get it anywhere else. Like it was literally on its last leg. I barely got it there. So I had to bite the bullet. So it was crazy. I got that changed and fixed, $5,400. And then the check engine light came back on and I'm like, no. So that came on. Catalytic converter, $400 like a week later. And they did get it. Yeah, damn son. They did get it done in one day. I couldn't believe it. They were the nicest people. So nice. I had to get a hotel for one night and the shuttle is already done running. And one of the guys, the main guy in the parts department, actually drove me to the hotel in his own personal car. And just really nice. He checked up on me a couple days after. So it ended up being a good experience, with people, like with legit, like nice people. And it, like I said, even though it was $5,400 from a dealership, I got the 1-year warranty or 12 months. And like I said, the garage said it was going to take them a week and it would have been like $4,600. So and another thing, people are, yeah, there are a lot of nice people still in the world. Like other things he did, like when I went back the next day, he's like, are you hungry? He goes, I'll give you the keys to my car. You can go get something. He was going to let me take his car and go get something to eat while they were still working on my car the next day. Just salt of the earth people made a horrible experience. Yeah, horrible experience, a lot better. So yeah, I don't know. So that was that. And then, like I said, the catalytic converter, it would, Jake, but the place I stayed to save money, because a lot of money for that repair, I stayed at like a Motel 6 Quality Inn type place, like $60 a night, $70 a night. Little sketch, definitely a little sketch. But I made it through and it was good. But it ended up coming out to Review Bruh. Yeah, he commented on a couple of my videos over the years, but I don't know if he would. I don't know. He's in Florida, so Review Bruh, he doesn't need any collabs. I'd love to. I'd love to get inside his head, see what's going on over there. Very unique character. But it ended up being $5,100. They quoted me $54. It ended up being $300 less. And like I said, the catalytic converter was $400. So all told, then it was back. So basically, I kind of looked at it like I got the catalytic converter for like $100 because they quoted me 54. It charged me 51. So all in all, it was like $5,500. So side note, this just happened today. Check engine light came on. I'm like, let's just drive it into a pond. Let's just go. We're going to do a food review in a pond as I'm floating away. But But I went and go got it. I went to go get it checked. They did a little test over at O'Reilly's, and it's something with the sensor and something like that. So it's not like a part. So that made me feel better that I just have to get it checked, but it shouldn't be too expensive. But yeah, so it's been crazy. Miles on the vehicle 163 for 2017. Yeah, Michelle, thank you. Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate that. As it's getting dark pretty quick. Maybe I got to start doing these pop-up lives a little quicker. Yeah, fast foodies in the house. Yeah, never fun. Lucas, CVT transmission, you're talking a language. Like I either call friends that are into cars, and I wish I knew more. That's like one regret now that I'm like, 95 years old. I wish what's up, Scott? I wish I just knew more about cars. I don't even know what that means. I'll just keep it real. Tend to go out earlier. Well, it's like a known issue with this year, I guess. So, and I did let it go for the longest time. So I don't know if it's my fault, but I tried to change the mass airflow, and I thought that was it with one of the error messages I got. And it never was giving me a message. What's up, John? A message for the cat in the, not the cat. Well, the cat later, but not the transmission. No, not prevented. Maybe if I didn't let it go as long, it would have maybe lasted me a month or two. It was just all those miles, which I had to put on, like, family first, family first. So I had to put on a ton of miles. So that was just the wear and tear on it, did it. Jess, what's going on? Nice to see you. A little impromptu live. It's getting dark. So yeah, it could have been prevented, but I think it just would have, like, I don't know, would have prolonged it. Not prolongs the word. It would have eventually happened with all the miles I was putting on. Oh, really? 6 months? Yeah. 2017 Nissan Sentra for me. CVT stands for constant viable transmission. I don't know. The way they explained this one, it was like the band. It's like universal sign for the band. Like it wouldn't catch. And that's what I was feeling for a while. And I just kept, I'll just like baby it a little bit. And then all of a sudden it was like, ba-boom, ba-boom. It was quite an adventure. And what the scary part of it was, like, you don't want to break down ever. Yeah, that's a funny story. I don't even know if I have enough time because it's getting dark. Well, I don't know what year it was. I was in my 20s, so 70 years ago. My car broke down. I was having these flashbacks, and I thought I could walk to my apartment based on where I was on the highway. And I cut through these trees, and I actually went under the highway doing like a crab walk underneath like the highway to get to the other side. When I got to the other side, it was like this dirt road, and a car like went by me, and I kind of knew where I was. And then the car, I guess, turned around, but I didn't hear it. And as I'm walking down this steep hill, like with trees on both sides of me, trying to get to a phone, before cell phone days, we're talking, like I said, like 70 years ago, because I'm 90. What's going on, Jack? The car that went by me had a bunch of thugs in it. And they turned around and they grabbed me from behind with a knife to my neck, pulled me into the back seat of their car. And I remember there was a girl in the passenger seat. She kept turning and looking back at me, and they were going through, another guy got out and he was going through my pockets, and they stole my watch, they stole my wallet, stole my money, but they had the knife to my neck. And as I was driving with this issue, I'm like, I don't want to break down. I have like this PTSD of when I broke down back then, which I've gotten better over the years. Like, I don't think about that much anymore. I used to, like, when I went to movies, or if it was dark or at nighttime, I'd think of it, and like I'd almost feel like the knife on my neck. It was really strange. But how that ended was, I'm like, I'm going to die here on the side of the road. So I was like going through my head, because I was like leaning on the guy who had the knife on my neck, and like his head was here and my legs are out of the car in the back seat, and the other guy was just about going through. So I thought they were going to slit my throat. So I was like, I was going to grab the guy's wrist, headbutt the guy in the back, and kick this guy. In my head, I'm like, this is just what I have to do, like, or else I'm dead. Like, if I don't fight, like, I couldn't fight at the beginning because they got me from behind. So just, I'm like a movie, just when I was about to reach for the nut for his wrist, the guy out pulled my legs out. What's up, Roland? And pulled me out of the car. And my head hit like the end of my, where the door is. And then they all jumped into the car and drove off. But they drove up, and then I was like laying there, and I rolled over, and I see the brake lights come on, and they started to do a K-turn, and they started coming back at me on this like dirt road. So I started running through the woods. Now this was like legit movie, like running through the woods, boom, 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 boom. And I come out to the top of like a rock quarry. And I'm like a rock quarry, like hundreds of feet in the air with like I don't even know the angle of like coal or like black rocks going down. Yeah, I think they were going to get rid of the evidence. Me. So I started to do a crab walk at an angle, like in my work clothes and everything, like my Dockers, my polo shirt, and I'm going down. And because I didn't know if they were coming behind me. So I get down to the road, and I ended up getting to a phone at a gas station and called the police. Police came, picked me up, went to the scene, found all the stuff. I did a report, and they never caught the people. I had to go in like a week later to look at mugshots, because a couple guys, like one guy had a tattoo on his neck, had like 3 or 4 teardrop tattoos. So the police were like, yeah, you definitely you got lucky. But so the whole point to that story, a quick little crazy story that happened a long time ago, was I was having that like PTSD as I was driving, especially in the middle of like nowhere, like the woods. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, yes, definitely. How many people or how many years you've been. Yeah, I think that's kind of 2 of the things that the teardrops represent. But anyway, so that's what so it was on top of the car and on top of the money and on top of all of that, it was so, I don't want to traumatic. I don't like to throw the word traumatic around because, I mean, it was dicey. I like the word dicey a little better, dicey. Nola Boo, $5. Oh, hey, heck yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. That will definitely go towards transmission. Yes, William, like you wouldn't be no food reviews back then. Dixie, it was nuts. But what's crazy is I've had my fist fights growing up here and there, 4 or 5 fights, 5 or 6 fights, whatever the case. Win some, you lose some. I wasn't a fighter, but I would, I'm not a pushover, whatever it is. But it was crazy because after that happened, I would actually drive around that area, like looking for the car. I know, it's so crazy. Like, I was like, what am I going to do? But I was like, I just had their faces in my head, and I just was like, I'm going to find them. It was nuts. It was like, I did that for about a week, and then I gave up on it. But yeah, that lasted for years. I think maybe a year ago is the last time I felt it. It's like sometimes if I go to the movies or if it's dark, and I just start thinking, like I can almost feel the knife on my neck. It's crazy. But anyway, so yeah, transmission, health issues with the fam. It's been a crazy couple of months, but the channel has been doing really well. And I want to thank everyone for all the views, all the support. Just knocking them out. If you haven't noticed, I'm doing like 2 videos a day, just knocking out the content. Sometimes you're getting chips, sometimes you're getting energy drinks. Most of the time you're getting fast food because they're pumping them out. It's getting dark too. So, if you just joined, thank you. William. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Appreciate that super chat. Definitely going to the transmission fund. Trust me. I'm trying to think of some side gigs. Anyone want to hire me? I'll come do some side gigs. I don't know what I could do, but trying to make some of that money back for sure. But the channel doing well. I I love putting these videos out. I literally work 8 to 10 hours a day, like no joke, between filming, editing, making thumbnails, tagging, launching. I take it very seriously, and I like to joke on camera and do all that stuff. But it's just, yeah, sometimes life gets in the way, like I said, health, people you care about, and then car issues, and then money. Like, you can make money back. Echo Moonshine. I could I can go for a little shot of that, Jake. I could go for a little shot of that right now. Even though I don't drink, I don't know if many people know that about me. Like, I probably had, other than the reviews, I don't know, not for reasons. I just grew out of it, I guess. Thank you, Nola. Definitely hit the like button. I do not go live much. I was, after the first one I did in January, I was trying to go once a month. And like I said, February was not going to happen with all the issues and the traveling. But thank you, Peggy. Appreciate that very much. Appreciate everyone. But it's not like, if you go back and look at February with the 4 12-hour travel days, still putting out 1 to 2 videos a day for the whole month of February, it's ingrained in me, and I hope, I don't know. It's just, Dixie. Oh, thank you, Dixie. I appreciate that. Dixie, you've been rocking with me for a long time. A long time. I appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. Again, right to the transmission fund. And I do. I've got like a little jar. I've been saving up a lot of coins, so I put that in there. And like I said, you want to hire the endorsement? What do you want? I don't know. I don't know. But I really don't want to travel for a little bit. I don't want to travel. I don't want to put the miles on the car, and I don't want to travel too much, but I appreciate each and every one of you. That February was some craziness with all the traveling. And what's up, Mason? With all the traveling and just personal stuff with family, and like having to deal with some of that and recording the videos. I don't know if you're probably watching back. I see it like in February. Like, I could get up for the videos, but it was a little more difficult in February, just with stuff on your mind. It's just life, and we're human beings. But again, just to stress it, I wanted to come on and give you kind of a life update. Like I said, I don't do it much, but I appreciate everyone. Like, literally every single person. 10 years, like in January, I just hit the 10-year mark on YouTube. Not a lot of channels, a lot of food review channels have stopped. They don't do them anymore. There are a lot of new ones that have come up, but like the old school, a lot of channels that went bye-bye for whatever reason. And like me, Ian K from Peep This Out, we came up into the game about the same time, 10 years. But yeah, so it's getting really dark. I think last time I did one of these, I tried to put the light on, and it just was like, oh yeah, I don't have the key in. But I don't know. And like I mentioned it early on, I don't know if you're just catching this now, but yeah, maybe, I don't know if I could. It starts up nice, so the starter's not going. Yeah, I don't know if that does anything, if that's any better. But or the light from this. Anyway, probably not going to stay on too much longer. I haven't checked. I don't want to hit anything on the screen to mess anything up. I appreciate everyone watching. I think we clocked out at like 111, 112. I think we're at 109 right now. We've been going for 25 minutes. In my head, I was going to try to hit you with 30 minutes. I didn't anticipate going into a story of when I was almost kidnapped and pulled into the back of the car. Thank you, Greens. I don't have the second channel. Was a channel I started. It's not really a second channel. It was one where I was doing like, hey, thanks, Briz. Yeah, craziness. I think I was doing like predicting NFL games or something. I tried like a second channel like 9 years ago, something like that. But to kind of reiterate, a lot of traveling. I've kind of settled down. Beer Drank, what's up? Everyone go check out It's Beer Drank. It's Beer Drank. Francine Wilson. Oh my gosh. I'm amazing. You're amazing. You are amazing. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate again transmission. I'm just working this next year to make up transmission money. Like no one ever anticipates that. It is what it is. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. But go check out It's Beer Drank. He keeps telling me he's going to be doing food reviews. I'm going to come back and do food reviews. And he does a food review like on the trunk of his car or something. I don't even know. But then all of a sudden he goes away. But yeah, check out Beer Drink. He's huge supporter of the channel. Been with me for a long time. Latonia. Oh, is that Latonia? It's hard to see. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Dang. Well, another live almost in the books. I'll probably go for another 3 minutes or so. It's dark. It is dark. Hold on. Let's just throw a little light onto the subject a little bit. I got a little. It's funny. Someone in a video, I was wearing the Bull Durham hat, and they're like, "Oh, Denver Broncos." No. That's not a Bronco. That's a bull. That's a bull. Which, by the way, I think. No, is it? Well, baseball season's right around the corner, so hopefully, can get to a Yankee game. That'd be great. But maybe a game when they play like Miami or something. I don't know. Jeffrey, yeah, check out It's Beer Drink. Really good dude and huge friend and supporter of the channel. So I'm glad he jumped on. I'm glad everyone jumped on. It's been fun again. I'm kind of finally settling in, but I'm telling you, like, anyone who says, I mean, I don't know what other, the days are for other food reviewers or YouTubers, but my day, it's 8 to 10 hours every single day, 7 days a week. And I love it. I love making the videos. I love trying the new stuff. I love reading the comments. I love all the support. It's 10 years, 10 years. William, thank you. Yes. Damn, son. Appreciate it. Thank you. 10 years doing anything. Like, think about that. Like 10 years religiously. I think I was thinking about it in like 10 years. I think the longest I've gone without putting out a video was 10 days, maybe 11 days. I very rarely get sick, knock on wood. I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. And it wouldn't be anything if no one watched. So I appreciate every single one of you. Michelle, rocking with me for a long time. Thank you so much. Yeah, 10 years. Craziness. And 10 years talk religion. Well, back in, talk UFOs, Beer Drink. Talk some UFOs. Thank you so much, Rev. Thank you. Yes, Jeffrey, thank you so much. Yeah, you do a lot of reactions to the reviews, and I appreciate that. I think you do them for a couple other channels too as well. But I don't know. 10 years, the past 2 months have been kind of crazy. I don't have any plans on slowing down. Today you got tiramisu thins, Oreo thins, and you got the Taco Bell taco, which was fire. I gave that a 93. If you've missed that video, that should be like a 95 or 96. I don't know why I stopped at 93. Tomorrow, I'm going to get 2 or 3 of those for lunch. 2 or 3 of those for lunch. Call it a day. At least the one I got made today was choice. Oh, it was so good. So yeah, I saw those 2 videos today. Tomorrow, Lance, my boy. Lance, another, been following me a long time, always commenting. I appreciate you, Lance. What was I saying? Oh, so I've got the Taco Bell, one of the other Cantina chicken reviews. Tomorrow is the quesadilla. I've got that. Like I said, I put the taco one out today. And I don't believe I have anything else filmed. I actually have a frozen pizza. I haven't done one of those in a while. I'm not sure if I'll get to that in the next couple of days. And I also have some chips. I got like 5 or 6 bags of chips that are just building and stocking up in the cupboard. So I said that, excuse me, in my video today. Do you guys say cupboard, pantry, cabinet? I don't know. What's up, Ralph? Falling a bit by Carrie. It's okay. You could fall behind. You could fall behind. I make so many of them. I don't think everyone's going to stay up to speed. There are a lot of people on here, especially William and Lance and some others that they don't miss a video. It's the comment after comment after comment, and I appreciate you. Pantry, yes, I'm pantry 90% of the time. I always look for the back end. You better know all about the back end. Salute. DiGiorno, Tony. No, this one is not top shelf. It's that shelf one that's like at Kroger grocery stores. Cabinet or pantry, those are my two go-tos. How about dinner or supper? I was talking about that to somebody else the other day. Dinner or supper? I think supper's old school, like back in Little House on the Prairie. Little House on the Prairie. When Mary got kicked in the face by a horse and she went blind. Pantry and cupboard. Oh, cupboard. Old Mother Hubbard. I appreciate it. It's down to 81 people because probably people were like, when it was up to 111, they're like 30 people are like, I can't even see this guy. Why am I even staying on here? It's all darkness. Supper. Oh, supper in Illinois. All right, William. So listen, we just hit 32 minutes. Thank you to everyone for jumping onto this stream. I probably will never forecast the stream, my live stream. I'm just going to jump on when I have time, when I could squeeze it in. I finished both videos from today. It's hard, Exod, like in the restaurants with music. It's just hard. And a lot of times I've done reviews in the office or in the kitchen and things of that nature. But when I'm out getting food, it's 90% in the car. It is what it is. It's just hard with people talking and music with the copyrights. It's hard to do. Supper was late. So yeah. Oh, Dr. Falcon, another one. Dr. Falcon, nice to see you. You've been around for, again, so long. When I did the team up with Adam the Woo, I believe. A lot of thumbs up. Yes, Nola, thank you. Peggy, thank you. Good night. Carrie, you too. Try to catch up. I want to see those comments coming through. Thank you again to everyone. Hopefully, I knock out another live in April. And hopefully no more issues with the car, with anything else, with health issues, with the family. Doctor, no. Watching the videos, commenting on the videos, showing support. I'm good. I'm good with it all. These super chats, whatever they're called, they're just extra bonuses. And I appreciate anyone who is able to do that. It means more than you know, especially now with that transmission bill, especially Jeff too, throwing those I didn't even know I signed up for those super comments where you could go on, like watching one of my videos and you could do like a super comment and pay like a super chat, but on a comment. And so like he'll like post a comment and be like $1.99, $9.99, $4.99. And I'm like, heck yeah, he's probably done like 30 of those in the past couple months. So I appreciate Jeff and a couple other people who have done those super comments. So there it is. Thank you so much. I went 34 minutes and 13 seconds. Again, thank you. I'm sorry it's dark. Oh, lots of matzah. Yes. If you remember, I liked it, but I don't think I liked it as much as some people out there like the lots of matzah. And of course, when I do those pizza reviews, a lot of people are like, you didn't cook it the right way. Cook it longer. What are you doing? I said, listen, everyone's got a different oven. I follow the instructions and it comes out the way you see it. I don't know what to tell you. All right. So listen, I say that too many times. Chicken Alfredo. Oh, okay. All right. All right, guys and girls. Thank you so much. Appreciate. Oh, light. I hope. Is that just a timer or do I now need a battery? Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, it went off. Is that just, hold on. Michelle Snell, thank you so much. All right, the car turned down, the lights on. We're done. All right, Bonnie, you're welcome. Thank you. Thomas, you just missed it. GOAT, what's up? Me still. And I'm going to probably play a little Call of Duty for the next couple hours. Relax, since I have all the videos done until tomorrow morning. All right. Bye, Lynn. Bye, everyone. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And tell your family, tell your loved ones that you love them, because the final takeaway from this, the health side of life, it's so cliche. Life is short, the whole things. But when something happens to someone you care about, don't wait for that to happen. They always say, like, give them your flowers, this and that. Just call someone, tell them you love them, give them a hug. That's from me to you guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. And should I end it that way? That's it. We'll see you soon with some more reviews. Bye. And I don't know how to shut this off.